Hi guys, and welcome to another Hadley video. I received a comment on a previous video asking for a tutorial on this monitor. Not quite sure what that really entails, but let's have a look. So here we have our basic on-off button, which, as you can see, nice little blue glow. When the monitor goes into standby, that colour goes orange. Don't know if that makes a lot of difference for many of you, but just some info. Here we have our selector for what input we want to be using. So right now it's on HDMI, so I bring it up here. Although you can't actually read what it says HDMI. You'll have to trust me on this. So these two here are your navigating buttons for the menu. You're obviously down and up. This one, if you just press it without a menu being up, that brings up the brightness selector. The other one, if we press that, that brings up volume control for the the built-in speakers. Here we have the menu button. Now, I'll see if I can. Here we go. You will have to forgive the shaking. So the menu, quite standard. Here we have our selector for what sort of mode you want. There is a quicker way for doing it, and I'll show you that in a minute. So here we have the colour, obviously, where you can change it to your liking. Various parts of the image can be changed here. Input select and system startup. All pretty basic. Now if I come back down here, this is your back button to get rid of menus like that. And this button here brings up what they call Game Plus, which is where this monitor gets quite interesting. You have two options. The first is an aim point, so we can select between quite a basic green bullseye and a red bullseye, and then more of a sort of marksman effect, green crosshair and red. I tend to prefer the green. It shows up better in most games, especially like Battlefield 4. And there you can see the actual crosshair. Let's select it, there we go. So yeah, it shows up dead center on Battlefield 4. Most other games it's spot on as well. I know in Rust I find it very useful for using the bow and arrow, and some of the other pistols and stuff, when you don't have sights on them. Very good. Now if I bring it, cancel that and bring this back up, the other option that we saw was for the timer. 10-minute increments, up to an hour, and then obviously it goes up to an hour and a half. When you select which one you want, you then get to choose where it's positioned. So we'll put this one, a 30-minute timer, up in the top left, and as you can see, there it is. Now this will be superimposed, just like the crosshair, it will be superimposed over any sort of game screen or any windows that you want to open up. Let's turn that off and let's come round. No, just very quickly I'll show you. That's the 3D sensor for the glasses. And here we are around the back of the monitor. As you can see, we have the power cable, that is on the left hand side. And if we come round here to the right, we have VGA. You have your DVI cable. Now, the DVI cable that comes with the monitor, do not lose that, because that is the only way that you'll get the 144 Hz refresh rate. If you do happen to lose it, it will cost you about €50 from Asus, including delivery, so very expensive. Here we have our HDMI. Then we have our speakers in and headphone out. That's about everything. We'll wrap up here. Hope you all enjoyed the video and take care of yourselves.